everybody, Clobberin Times! He likes to blow shit up 24/7 fusion media. Like the Birds Valhalla for Stone Cold Loki. Guest host, Classic Comics. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Comic Book Roundtable. Damn, I miss doing that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we all miss it.
Yeah, I know, especially since you don't got the neighbors to be fucking with, so.
Oh shit, I've got a nice little old lady that lives behind me that came up and was like, "What you doing in my cornfield, boy?" I was like, "Hello, it is so nice to meet you, Mother Abigail." She's like, "You better not be making no noise over there." I'm like, "No ma'am, no ma'am, I promise I won't." Like that's gonna happen. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Comic Book Roundtable. Holy shit, I have missed getting to hang out with these great guys. The past couple of weeks have been absolutely insane, moving and getting everything set up and getting everything ready. Oh man, it has been nuts. A huge thank you to 24/7 Fusion, my brother who helped us move a couple of days. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Oh man, that's shit. Actually, now that you mentioned it, look, when I'm off, you know, sometime during the week or this week or whatever, I'll get with you, whatever you need moved around, like you want to take some shit here and move it over there, I got you on that, man. So I mean, I know once the movers drop shit, they don't want to be moving shit after they don't let it, after they didn't put it down. But if you need some moving around the house, move some, need some shit taken from A to B, then let me know, man. I got you on that.
I will. Thank you, brother.
Of course, it was a pleasure helping you, though, man. I love you, brother. So
hell yeah, I love you too. A lot of love, brother.
Man.
Thank you.
And we got to go. I wish I could have been there to help you guys,
dude. I wish you could have been too, Clobby. I really do.
It wouldn't be much help. I can't do much, but I would try.
We went to the comic book shop after that.
Oh, cool.
We did some shopping. We got some stuff. I got some stuff for the Loki kiddo for while they're here, and I had some fun. We went back today, and you know what? They had never been to a real comic book store. So this blew the mind. It blew the mind. This is the coolest store ever. So many comics, so different stuff. If any of y'all are ever in the Woodlands area, in Houston, Space Cadet Comics is
games.
Shit.
Space Cadets Comics and Games, yeah, they're awesome. Very nice people. Everybody's friendly, ready to help you. Very, very, shout out to all them people out there, man. The whole group out there is good. No,
we got a large pizza. We got a large double pepperoni thin crust pizza from the comic book shop. Sat and had the pizza. and then checked out and came home. I can never go in there and not spend a shitload of money. They get me every time. So I come in and they've got these hardback Alien books on sale, and it's like normal $15 on sale for $5. And I'm like, how many different ones do you have? I'm getting them all. So, and I was like, why do you have all these discounted? And the owner goes, I ordered the novellas, the comic ones, and they sent me this shit. And I was like, no way. And she goes, I called them and was like, hey, you know what? I thanks for the order, but I can't sell these. These are normal books. I needed the comic ones. And they said, okay, we'll send them. And they sent them to her, but they said, keep what we sent you and just, sell them for whatever. Consider it taken care of. And she was like, okay. So she sold the damn hardback books for $5 a piece. And I was like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All of them are coming. Right. So I got the hardback novel of Alien. I got the hardback novel of Aliens. I got the original story for Alien 3 in hardback, and I got another one that was like Earth Harvest or some. It's got a weird name. I've never heard of this one. So I got Aliens, and then Alien 3 in hardback, which I've never read any of those in hardback.
Yeah, that must be the story of when the aliens finally fucking show up on Earth, like. Yeah,
and then Earth Harvest.
Yeah, I heard about that. Damn, $5 each.
$5 each. So, and I got the Loki Kiddo some Transformer books because they love the Transformer stuff. And
did issue 1 come out already?
For Transformers? No.
Yeah.
No, and I asked them if they had Void Rivals 2, and she goes, I think it's next week. And she was looking it up. She goes, no, they're re-releasing issue 1 because it sold so well. They're re-releasing issue 1 of Void Rivals in an alternate cover. And then I think 2 weeks from next week will be the second book.
Yeah, you should see this. You see the lineup. It's pretty interesting. Cliff Jumper, Optimus Prime, RC. They have it's like they're not. That's probably the cool thing about it. They're not dropping the whole lineup of Transformers all at once because there's about over 100 of them motherfuckers. Autobots. Alone. So what they're doing is they're sticking to like 6, 7 characters, and they're starting it off like that. So they already have like a lineup that they're starting off with at the beginning of the book. So it's not
gonna
like
be great.
Yeah, which means like you don't have to pay attention to like 20 or 30 of them showing up at the at issue 1. Like probably you've seen over the last couple decades when Transformers books basically show up at whether it's Image or IDW or whatever, they want to throw the whole lineup at you all at once. But here they're just concentrating on a good 6 or 7, and they're doing the same thing for the Decepticons. So right off the top, they're giving you a good 6, 7 of them, and then taking it from there.
Do you guys think, before we get to welcoming everybody, and we will, I promise, do you guys think that IDW dropped the ball with Transformers?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. And I could tell you where they did that with that and G.I. Joe. Yeah, hell fuck yeah. They had it. They had it.
They did with G.I. Joe.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they had it and they fucking let it slip through their hands. Come on, man. The worst fumble, man. Yeah.
What do you think, Clobby?
I don't keep up with IDW much anymore. They dropped the ball with all of the things that they do. They have a lot of licensed books that I think they're doing a really crappy job with. But I don't know what happened with Transformers because I never bought it.
Classic.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, they've botched like every property. They're botching Star Trek right now. They're doing a terrible job with it.
Oh boy, are they ever?
Let me say hello to everybody real quick. We got Brandon Lord Thoth was the first one. Sorry, brother. Lord Thoth was the first one in the door. Greetings, Lord Thoth.
Avon lives. Long live the Legion, buddy.
Long live the Legion. Yeah. Brandon Looney Tunes fan 2000 was second. Hello, my friend. Good evening. Chris Bergia. What is up, Chris? The mod over here.
Chris.
Thank you so much for being here, brother. Keely Chow, Roll Tide. Keely,
Roll
good
Tide,
evening.
brother.
The Rooster, Dave Bob, here comes the Rooster.
Mr. Cock-a-doodle-doo himself.
That's right. I got to use that Friday. Mr. Cock-a-doodle-doo himself, Dave Bob. Leia Rose, good evening, Leia Rose. Psychodorp 9 is here. Good evening, Akimi Mara. Good evening, Akimi Mara. Thank you so much. It is good to see you. We miss you in the mornings. And I know you can't usually be here, but we miss you. We do. We miss you in the mornings. Project Story Time. The Wicked Wrench of the East is here. What is up, Project Story Time?
Hey, Penny. Hello, Penny. What's up?
Psychodorp 9 is here. Let's see. I'm trying to scroll back down. Stupid things. Snowdub, what is up? He says, "Hey kids."
What's up, Snow?
What's up, Snow? What is up?
Yeah.
So what is up, brother? How are you doing? I'm trying to get a hold. Remind me to tell you about now that I got my my Kino figure locked in for SDCC. I'm trying to get the Samurai Turtles now. Apollome's Minion. What is up, Apollomy?
Apollome's.
Hey, Apollomy.
Hello, Apollomy.
It's been a minute. How you doing?
Hope the puppers are doing good.
What the puppers doing?
Hopefully, see you again. It was so great hanging out last year. It was absolutely wonderful getting hanging out with Apollomy and
Apollomy's
Puppers.
awesome.
Man, Puppers is so sweet. Yep, your little doggy just lick you all over. You're like, holy crap. Love you. We love you. Penny, what is up, Penny? Good evening.
Hey, Penny.
My girl. What's up, Penny?
Penny is everywhere.
She's awesome. Love Penny.
Thank you so much for being here. June Wong, right off the bat with a $10 Australian super chat, says, question for the panel. Working on a cover. Boss wants a strong picture of the characters, like a family photo. I think the art should tell a story or be entertaining. Your opinions on a good cover. You know what? I was I was looking at, and this is probably throw people off. It's probably they're gonna be like, Loki, why do you want to get a cover like that? Because it is different, and I love oddities. And as soon as I hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Which characters?
When I saw this for Conan, I was like, holy shit.
Oh, I wanted to get that one to the Hyborian H map.
Yep. I'm looking at that going, man, if I can get a hold of that.
Yet?
No, it's the 26th of this month.
Good luck getting that one.
So I'm going to do my very best to try and get this wraparound map variant cover.
That would be a cool one to get.
But if you're going to do...
That's going to be limited probably, right?
Oh, yeah. If you're going to do June Wong, though, to me, and this is just me, we'll go around the panel. If you're going to do like a family picture, do something sitting at a table, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking like
the Last Supper or something.
Right. Or, like the way the JSA sits at the round table, like the Justice League. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And if you can wrap it around both ends, which is why I brought the map one up. If you can wrap it around both sides, that would look absolutely badass. Like you got part of the family on one side and part of the family on the other side.
Or it's a family photo, or it's supposed to be
it's supposed to be like a family.
What are we talking about here? Is it like a group of some comic group of characters, or what?
Well, I guess it's a bunch of group of characters that are like a family, and they're gonna be put together like in a family. Like basically like how the Watchmen did when they all took that one picture together. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something.
They've always got that. Yeah, I see. Sure. When they posed for it, or you could always do it like the Round Table of the Justice Society.
Right. That's.
Thank you, brother, for the super chat. Thank you so much, June Wong, for that. Psychodorp 9 says, Loki, I just busted the legs of a $40 40K model. Oh shit. Sound effects of popping a Guinness. 2 days of work just got flushed. Brother, I am so very sorry. I am notorious for breaking breaking miniatures like that. I feel you. I am, and I'd get so pissed off. Beep 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 beep. It's all you'd hear coming out of my mouth is cussing. I can't work on stuff like that, especially now. I wish I could. I really do. I loved painting miniatures back in the day, but yeah.
Yo, I got a question.
Yeah.
What would super glue?
Not work.
Super glue wouldn't do anything?
No, not with like that. Not with a 40K miniature.
No, I'm curious. I don't know either way. I'm just was like, well, wouldn't
one usually with that kind of stuff. Okay, think about like Mech Warrior, the mech legs.
Right.
Usually once that's done, it's done. Because that's what I used to love to paint. I used to love to paint mechs. So I'd get like my not an assassin, but the other one, the big one, the one I always used to love painting skulls on the face plates of these mechs. Once that's done, it's broke. There ain't no.
So basically, is it like so small or so, like to the point like once you break it, it ain't even worth fucking with no more? Is it really like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I had no idea. That's
all right. With the 40K miniatures and like the BattleTech miniatures and stuff like that, once they're broke, they're broke.
You just better off buying another one.
Could you yeah, you're better off buying another one. This was a custom print. Only glue that works is epoxy. And even then, usually you're gonna see whatever broke. It will stand out.
Oh shit, they're like 1 inch figures.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, I see. Okay, all right.
It's
now
not like
okay.
a big, it's not like
right.
A big
okay, so I get it now. That's okay. So when something breaks, you might as well just fucking just okay. Yeah, all right, I got you. All right, I'm learning, man. I'm still trying to figure out why people love the shit out of this, but I guess you'll tell me one day, man. I know you will. I know you'll explain it to me.
It's okay for me. Back when I was like a teenager, it was very calming, and it's something I could do when I was just like complete 100% focus on what I was doing and drowned everything else out. It's like you have the ultimate tunnel vision of design, like a real artist, and it's very calming and focus. It's like all of your focus, because if you mess up, you don't want to mess up and like ruin anything. And that's kind of what I'm getting from Psychodorf here. He was trying to pose it and move it, and you warm it up. So you warm it up to like kind of like mold it the way you want it to be.
Right.
And if something breaks, that's it. That's it. It's like a NECA figure. Once it breaks.
NECA. Oh boy, they're terrible.
So, Polynese me. It says Loki. My mom still talks about meeting all of you. We still talk about that meetup. Me and Eris still talk about that meetup. It was so great getting to see y'all and hang out with y'all. That the night at the arcade was absolutely insane. Getting to see y'all at the convention, getting to hang out at the hotel, everything was so great. I mean, we have done nothing but talk about the fact that we wish we could have done that again this year. But everything's going into the wedding, obviously. So.
See, we always got next year, my man. Yeah,
we got next year, so we're going to be doing it again next year. So, he was drilling and pinning joints. That sucks. So let me scroll back up here, because I am excited. You know what? I just came across Void Rivals at the store. I had no idea what it was, but this is something that I have been eagerly awaiting, and that's Conan. I am excited. I can't wait. Look at the form, the helmet, the way it's just, I'm like, it looks good.
Yeah. From Titan Comics. Who's that's not the one Chuck Dixon's doing, right?
I don't think
he's
so.
He's doing a book.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
He has a book that's already out. He's doing another one. There's already a Conan book. He just
that's what
by him, a new novel. And this is but Titan Comics, of course, is the ones that they produce 2000 AD, and this is so it's a British book actually.
But I mean, it looks great. It looks great. Variants, you've got variant covers. Obviously, we got first time in comic book form, Conan the Barbarian. The cover looks good. I like the look.
You said the first time in comic book form. What you mean?
The Barbarian.
New first time in comic book form. That's because that's a play on the old very first cover of Conan the Barbarian by Marvel.
Okay, all right.
With the Barry Smith cover. So they're just they have some. I guess that's one of the variants, and it did say that at the top of that comic. Then it said first time in comic book form.
Say it had books. You'd had books that you could read, but you didn't have anything like this.
I mean, but he had the magazines though.
But this was the first comic ever of Conan, though, 1970 or whatever it was, by Barry Smith. Right.
She could go on the Mel Games.
Yeah.
I put her on the Mel Games. Blow that shit up.
Blow it up. Yo, but I mean, did anybody ever just check out the magazines though? The Conan.
Well, there was later they have a lot of magazines. He was in a lot of mags. Yeah, Savage Tales, Savage Sword of Conan.
Right, because I remember when I was a kid, man. One of my god brothers used to collect Conan. But it was Conan. It wasn't comic books. It was actual. It was a magazine, sword. Right?
Yeah,
Savage Sword of Conan. Yeah. That's. And I was sitting there looking at that shit, and I was like, wow. And it was that shit was like, dog. He was doing all kind of wild shit, man. He was just like, he was savage. He was tearing people up, doing all kind of wild shit. I miss that. I miss seeing shit like that, like in movies, man.
When Dark Horse got him, it was the sissy sword of Conan. I mean, it was bad. Dude, there was a while there. I don't know if you remember this, Loke, on the stands. Maybe about in the early 2000s or whatever. Dark Horse got a hold of Conan. And for a while, they had like one series of Kerry Nord did the art with Busick writing it, and it was fine, looked like Conan, right? But then they had a couple of issues on the cover where he's like all skinny with wafty long hair. He looked like a girl. I mean, he looked like a wimpy. I mean, it was bad, man.
Damn.
And that was Dark Horse.
Right.
You would think that, okay, with his, because I loved Dark Horse, especially in like the 80s and the 90s.
Well, you would Star Wars, Aliens.
You would think, well, Dark Horse, they're capable of doing bad and good like anyone else, right?
I'm just, man, it's nuts.
Yeah, it's just to know that, see what they did with all their other books, and then just to hear, from you how they fucking dropped the ball with Conan. You would have figured that they would have went hard in the paint, with Conan. They would have.
Yeah. Well, remember, it's the reason why they lost the property back to Marvel, and now Marvel's lost it again.
Fuck. Wow.
I'm so glad Marvel lost this. I mean, Marvel was making him a member of the Avengers and crap like that. I mean, just stop.
Why?
Yeah, I saw that. And then he fought Wolverine and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Wolverine's going fucking.
What if that's fine? But
nah, they were like in regular continuity. They just fucking battling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was so dumb.
Yeah. Conan holding his own, and then who was he hanging out with? He was hanging out with some. I don't know. It wasn't She-Hulk. It was somebody else. I forgot who the fuck he was. I was like,
might have been She-Hulk.
Yeah. I couldn't remember who he was hanging out with. Some chick from the Avengers, and I was like, what the fuck is Conan?
He was in the Avengers. I was like.
Yeah, because I think they had the was it the Savage Avengers or something?
Right. Savage Avengers.
That's what it was. Yeah, well, you had like it was Conan, Wolverine, and all your real feisty fucking.
I think Elektra was in it too, wasn't she?
Yeah, man, Elektra. Yeah, that's probably right.
Man,
Jesus.
We can get Loki
Hail
issue
Allen.
number 1.
Hey, Alan Copeland. Good to see you there.
Hey. No, it was just
I don't know.
a daft idea. Go ahead.
I'm interested. I want that one with the Hyborian map. I'm ready to. I'm excited, and I'm ready to give this a shot. The interior artwork. I'm gonna pull this back up because the interior artwork is just as important.
Looks very John Buscema-ish, I think.
I mean, that looks great. That
Yeah, it
looks
looks really
absolutely
nice.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy is just. I'm going to say it. He is flat out influenced by John Buscema. Maybe a little John Bolton in there too. I would say. I mean, which is a good thing because again, was it Conan and the Scarlet Witch?
That's what it was.
I didn't read that book, LT.
Yeah, that's what I think it was. Lord Thoth. He was hanging real tough with Scarlet Witch somehow. I think got him a little, some of that, Scarlet Witch. You know how much, but
he is Conan. He would expect him.
Yeah, you already know. Conan went hard in the paint too with her. So
I thought Conan despised. Oh, I despise all weavers of the dark arts.
Yeah, but he's still gonna tag him.
Yeah. He couldn't resist that ass. So I ain't mad at him. So
snakes? Did you say snakes? Gamora, the crossroads. He's like, yeah. Oh my God. Snakes? Did you say snakes? You will be king by your own hand. Huh? God, I so wish we'd gotten more of those. I do not want to see. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry for anybody that's like, how dare you say this? I do not want to see King Conan.
Yeah, the time for that is past.
Not now.
And
in the late 80s, maybe.
He'll be too old by the time it actually happens. Maybe early 2000s. Cole the Conqueror was supposed to be Conan the Conqueror. Right. That was supposed to be Conan the Conqueror. And then they changed it because they couldn't get Arnold to come back and do anything.
Yeah.
So you're saying like even the stories that's supposed to be about an old ass Conan, if we actually got old ass Conan, it wouldn't be good.
Nope.
Not now.
I'm just saying, but you don't. But it's okay. Let me ask you this. All right, now during that time,
it won't be about Conan. That's the problem. 24. It won't be about Conan. It'll be about Conanira or some shit. His daughter.
Yeah, it'll be his goddaughter coming back to use him and abuse him and take him to look for some kind of thing that'll bring him back in time. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, he was never destined to rule on a throne by his own hand. That was always his daughter's legacy.
So basically, he'll be looking for the Sumerian MacGuffin that'll
bring him back in time or some kind of horse hockey.
Mara, a nice ass is enough to compromise most heroes' morals, at least for an hour or two. Well, holy shit!
Well, who got wrong?
That's Conan and
of course. Yes, sir.
It's like they say she wondering if she's afraid of snakes.
Snakes? Did you say snakes?
Yeah, like trials of snake.
But I mean, this looks good. I'm excited. I want to buy it. I want it right now. I'm like, I hear that song going, I want it all, and I want it now.
And it's just such an added bonus that it's not Marvel or DC.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give my money to Titan.
The Titan guys, they've been a bunch of wiener heads sometimes too, as far as saying stupid stuff, but they still, try to make good comics, I think. I mean, all the mostly British stuff, so. Well, the guy doing it really loves Conan.
Oh, yeah, you can tell right here. Just look at this right here. You can tell. Look at this cover.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I can hear the music. Yeah,
there you go. There you go. I like that.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When the sun looked over the horizon, you will see amongst the dust bodies laid before you.
Damn, 24.
What? What's up, man?
When the oceans drank Atlantis. Listen to 24.
Only I, his chronicler, can tell you his story.
That's right.
There you go.
Good old
That
Mako, man.
That cover sucks. Is that Mike
There you
Mignola?
go.
Skinny ass.
That is
weak-
Mike
I hate-
Mignola.
I don't
Yes.
like. I never was a big Mignola fan. I know everyone loves him, but look at that! How horrible Conan looks. Is that his
No,
grandmother?
it looks like shit. That's
That's
Biden.
Conan's grandmother.
That's Biden. Biden, the geriatrician.
You know. Actually, I have a comic book.
Sucks.
Wait a minute, Mike Mignola. That's
Mignola.
that's Hellboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't draw humans. I mean, look, he did Cosmic Odyssey, a DC limited series in the 80s, and it's all with the heroes. They all look like parade floats.
It's
Hellboy
Biden.
and stuff like that look fine because they're not humans.
Biden. I'm Biden, the librarian.
His work is stylized, Clobby.
By the librarian.
I only have my bottoms. I need cream of wheat. Give me cream of wheat.
Get Monkey Jeebus on that one. Biden the librarian.
She looks great.
That's a cover.
That's a cover.
Conan. That's nothing to do with Conan on the cover.
Art germ cover.
Oh, strong whammon. What's gonna happen? First issue.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Appreciate
Now,
that.
that's pretty cool.
Do any
You
of
see
you
her?
follow?
Sorry, go ahead. Classic.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say, do any of you follow a YouTube channel called The Fourth Age?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it
with RJ, who's the host of it. He's actually crowdfunding a comic right now, and it's called Crom the Destroyer, and it's Conan with the serial numbers filed off. I just thought I'd shout it out because he's got a good channel.
Crom.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you got Warrior Whammon. But I mean, shit, Valeria was in Conan. That never bothered anybody.
No,
Valeria kicked ass. She had fucking Zulu in 2. That didn't bother anybody.
I wonder if this is.
What is your pronouns? Tell me now. What are your pronouns?
The riddle of gender.
I wonder if this is supposed to be Belit. His love in the old comic until she killed. She was a captain of a ship.
The Pirate Queen.
Yeah, Pirate Queen.
How would you get a man? I'd grab him and take him. Like that. Yes.
They found cocaine in the White House. Well, where else are you going to put it?
Hey, you know what? That's funny, man.
Biden wasn't there, but what's his name was?
You know what?
Hunter was there that day. Biden was out.
Of course.
Just imagine if that shit belongs to the vice president or some shit.
Oh my god!
She goes.
Look, all they got to do is fucking fingerprint the shit. I mean, come on, they know who that shit belonged to.
Yeah, well, who says they can't have it? They were above the law. What's wrong with you?
They evacuated the White House behind that shit. Like, yo, find coke. Everybody got to get out, off the premises now.
And bring some with you.
Oh.
Probably.
No,
I wonder who
half is on coke.
I wonder who the fuck's gonna get in trouble for that one, man.
Nobody.
I'm just saying,
Nobody.
a
They're
bag.
gonna do shit.
Nothing's going to happen to them. They're above the law.
Then why make a stinker out of it if shit ain't going, if nothing going to come out of it?
Because it's called lip service.
Yeah, I know, man.
We're going to do everything to get to the bottom of this, folks. We promise.
Yeah, there'll be an investigation, and then everyone will just move on and forget about it, and that'll be that.
Yep, they've got that D in front behind their name. That's a force field.
We'll make sure that no stone goes unturned.
And you know what's going to happen next. Biden's going to do a press conference and be like, I have personally contacted Elliot Ness. He is on the case, and he's going to figure this whole thing out. He's a personal friend of mine. We've been friends for years, and Elliot Ness is on the case. Thank you, Mr. Biden. So let me pull up Void Rivals. Because this blew me away. This came out of nowhere. I just happened to be at the comic book shop.
Yeah, and
I was
and then when the old girl was like, "Hey, check this out," I knew all about it. That's why I was like, "Yeah, this is." See,
so
be surprised what I know, man.
This is the alternate cover that I got the Loki kiddo. And then I got a variant cover. Can't remember which variant cover I got. I think it might be this one. 1 in 25, yes. So I got this variant. But the real surprise about all of this is this shit right here. Jetfire is in Void Rivals #1. The story's good. I liked the artwork in the comic. These two guys going after each other, and then they're like, if we're going to get out of here, we're going to have to work together to get out of here. And then they find this some bitch. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, holy shit balls. Look at that. And that is an amazing way to go. Ha ha! We've got the license now, suckers.
Yep.
Damn.
So it's not a Transformers comic necessarily. It's just one where this Transformer is guest appearing. Is that it?
Well,
Yes.
it's introducing Transformers to
Into this universe.
the image.
Okay.
Right. So they're the same way I guess Aliens and fucking Predator is now introduced to the Marvel universe, and you got Predator versus Wolverine coming out soon. Y'all get ready for that bullshit. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be a horrible story.
If that is bad, that's going to be a real shame because
I already know what the story's about. That shit, yeah, it's not. So basically, the story is like this one Predator shows up on Marvel Earth or whatever the fuck, and he fights Wolverine 4 times within Wolverine's life, and every time he fights Wolverine, he fights a better and stronger Wolverine than the last time. So he fights, I guess, Wolverine before Weapon X, and he fights him again after Weapon X. Then he fights him again some years down the line. So basically, throughout Wolverine's 200 or whatever, 100 and something, how the fuck old he is, and throughout his lifetime, this one Predator has clashed against him as Wolverine has progressed in life from being what he started off being as a kid all the way to having adamantium and being a part of the X-Men and all this other shit. So basically in all the different stages of his life, one stage is issue 1, and then when he sees Wolverine 50 years later, it's issue 2, and then 100 years later issue 3, and then, that kind of shit. I don't know. How does that sound interesting to y'all? What does that sound like?
I mean, that in and of itself doesn't sound bad, but that doesn't mean anything these days. It'll still probably be horrible. I don't know. You just can't trust anything they put out.
No, you really can't.
So, Guardian 659 says, so creative teams for the other series set in this universe have leaked. Transformers will be both written and drawn by Daniel Warren Johnson. Duke will be written by Joshua Williamson and will have art by Tom Riley. Cobra Commander will also be written by Joshua Williams and will have art by Andrea Molina. I don't know.
Right.
So.
Yeah, Joshua Williamson, he's all right.
And there's Biden talking about his oatmeal. And yeah. So I don't know. I like the first one. It's something that I'm gonna be picking up. I'm gonna keep picking it up. Issue number 2 comes out. Does it say
next week?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, next week. So I can't wait. I really can't. I want more. I liked it.
Good,
and that's for a surprise. Surprise! Oh shit! Where did that come from?
Wait a minute, hold up. What the fuck is She-Hulk looking like? What's that? Hit that button.
It's a new series.
I'm talking about them issues.
That's old school
Is
She-Hulk.
that something new stuff or old stuff? What is this?
She-Hulk number 13. Oh my God, it's Miss She-Hulk USA. So She-Hulk number 1, January 19th, 2022. It's She-Hulk in March, She-Hulk in April.
I think
So
this
what
is
do
the
you?
series that they did after, the one before that, she was all muscled up, like and masculine looking.
Yeah.
And then they
Hulked out.
canceled that, and then I think they
Oh,
relaunched
so this one ran with the fucking TV show and shit. Okay, I got
Look
it.
at
Yeah,
that.
probably.
Uh-oh.
Clobby, what have you been doing, my friend? Say it ain't so.
It's modern Marvel. It has nothing to do with me.
Writer Rainbow Rowell.
Oh my, really? I know that name. Isn't she like some feminist who writes books? They're letting her write comics now.
Yes.
Yes, she is. I know that name.
Yeah, that's
Shocker. Marvel letting
friendly
feminists-
neighborhood feminist.
Shocker. Marvel letting one of those like write a She-Hulk comic. How dare them?
Oh, still.
Who'd have
Well,
thunk
the artists are a lot less. The creators and the writers and all that shit.
It's an all
Wow,
girl
we
team,
went
huh?
from it's an all girl team. Look at these pussies. We went from like a 6, 7, 8 man team to 4 people. A cover artist, a writer, an artist, and an editor.
See,
Wow.
Cebulski's a moron. He's an absolute dumbass.
Yeah, that motherfucker ain't worth a.
Here's it.
What the?
So is Tom Brevoort, by the way. Just saying.
That's Jeff DeCall is the cover artist. I mean, it's not
What?
bad.
Hey, man,
Nice cover.
nah, blow that up, man. Let me see what that look.
That's a
looks.
nice cover, but yeah.
What the fuck? What is she?
She doesn't
That's
look
her
like she
hair?
has a chest at all. She just looks like I don't
Body
know.
positive.
The hips are right, but everything here is wrong.
The
Oh,
Jack of Hearts,
Jack
my
of
man.
Hearts doing there by George
Man,
Perez.
I miss his ass.
I like
I
it.
think
What's he doing there?
Yeah, that's nice.
I know.
George
It says
Perez.
1
too.
of 4, but it won't let me.
Oh, don't tell me that's the fucking alternate.
He's
Oh,
gonna be-
Yeah.
Why is he back or something?
yeah, he's fucking
Probably gay by now.
trying to figure out what his gender is in that issue.
I don't know. This just isn't.
Who would buy that?
I don't know. I know
Yo, I'm
that
just fucking sitting in the chair. Come by me.
I'd walk right past that and be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, it's just like
I
So
did look
bland.
for a Wonder Woman 800 for you while I was at the store today. She said no, and I was like, "Are you ever gonna get any more in?" She goes, "No." I said, "Okay,
Damn. Thank you,
which
man.
one?
you're welcome."
Wonder Woman issue 800.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh, Clobby now. He's like,
what do you want
"Oh,
that for?
Huh?
What do you want that for? I'm sorry.
they introduced her daughter in that one, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and she's an absolute insufferable twat
No.
that
What, Marvel?
that has Superman and Batman for daddies. And oh yeah, you didn't know about that?
No. What are you talking about?
Dude, okay,
Is this
so
some
let
new crap?
me put this up real quick.
He said,
Oh,
Let's
my
put
God.
this. Let's stop the show.
oh, my
Okay,
goodness.
so there's a whole section where Batman and Superman are waiting on Trinity or whatever the fuck her name
It's some
is.
new comic, right? What new comic is this?
in Wonder Woman 800.
Oh, okay. Got it. Didn't get that. That came out today.
No, that
this
came
week?
out a couple weeks ago.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, so they're waiting on their daughter, and they talk like she is their daughter.
Okay.
And Batman's like, "You let her get away with this," and Superman's like, "You don't let her do this." And
That's disturbing.
oh yeah, and she finally shows up, after they've waited for her and worried about her. And she's like, what the hell are you two just standing around for? We've got shit to do. We've got to go do this. And they're like, well, we were worried about you. And she's like, don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. You're just out here standing here like two dumbasses. We have work to do. Let's go. And you're like, oh, you insufferable little shit.
Oh my God.
I could say another word.
So is that
But I'm not-
scene? Does that scene take place in the present, or is that in the future, or
It's in the
because she's
future. It
supposed to be
looks
from
like.
the future, right?
Yeah, it looks like it takes place in the future. I just want the issue, man. So that's yeah. I just want the issue, man. I want to see what was going on with issue 800 with Wonder Woman. That's the added.
Real
deal to
Wade
it.
Nation sends in a member chat. He's been a member for 2 months. I'm sorry, I've got a little indigestion. And is a warrior of Asgard. Says Loki is awesome. I'm only 45 away from my hashtag road to 500. Indy 4 is way better than Indy 5. Absolutely. You know
Yeah,
what?
that's
You know what I
true.
saw? You know what I saw, Kalabi?
Agreed.
I saw this fucking article that's like,
Well, the reason why Indiana Jones is performing so bad in theaters is it didn't have Steven Spielberg attached to it. It's his name that drew
Mhm.
out all the moviegoers, and having
No,
him
that is-
not having his name not attached to the movie is hurting Indiana Jones and the dysentery disease, the Reeves disease, or whatever the fuck you call it.
What a nice take. Well, there you go. There you have it, folks. So let's just go ahead and stick his name on there and see what happens. Go ahead and say, oh, we forgot to put that up there. Yeah, actually, James Mangold really didn't direct it. It was Spielberg. We lied. So now go watch it.
Anytime, real Wade. Anytime. Pops was thanking me earlier today for copyright
And
info.
no
And I was
question.
like, no problem.
Indy 4 might be a flawed movie in a lot of ways. It certainly is. And you can find out the flaws. It's still an indie movie. The other one's
Cut.
an indie autopsy.
Cut out. Okay, cut out. What the hell is his name?
Refrigerator scene.
But
Not even. I'll take the refrigerator scene over Mutt any fucking day. Cut out Mutt. Thank you, classic. Cut out Mutt, and recast Kate Blanchett. It's Kate Blanchett, right?
no aliens at the end. That's the
Right.
thing that kind of gets me.
And
Well,
there's
even the
thing is-
Crystal Skull thing. You could have had something supernaturally or something. I could have dealt with that. I hated
Right.
Kate Blanchett as what Frau Farbissima Jr.
right.
I absolutely hated her character, and I hated Mutt.
She's the greatest character ever made compared to Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Yes, I'll take,
Guarantee
and
you
I'll
that.
take all of them.
I'll take Mutt over her.
I'll take
Yeah.
Mutt
Mutt-
over
Mutt
fucking
didn't bother me
Fleabag.
too much because he didn't dominate. There's the thing. Annoying characters, one thing, but nobody was more important than Indy in the movie, and that's the way it works. It's supposed to be,
That's the way it's supposed to be.
and it has flaws and very big flaws. You can see. I can take a bad Spider-Man movie, Superman movie, Batman movie, but if there's still that kind of movie that's just flawed and it's, for whatever reason, disappointing, that's one thing. This, the first, even for they're Indiana Jones movies, they're Adventures of Indiana Jones. This one is not. It's not even that.
And Chris, to answer your question, KK has her head so far up her own ass she can't see daylight, much less see that people need to appreciate George and Steven's movies more. So I don't see how she could like see into the future for that when she can't see out of her window because her head's so far up her own ass.
Agreed, real Wade. At least it felt like an indie movie. You
Yeah.
know, every one of those movies, you can tell one thing, but they're trying to, give you a lighthearted, enjoyable time, and they're supposed to be fun. I've heard some people say the words, "I enjoyed Indy 5." I define me 1 second of joy in that movie.
Oh yeah, and those are just people that want to talk out their ass and get clicks. I guarantee you.
I guess.
Those are people talking out their ass. Guys, I really liked Indiana Jones 5. Sure you did. Go suck some more KK dick. She's got her strap on. Iger, it's Iger first, and then it's you. So go ahead. Pardon my language for all the ladies
I
out
hear
there.
you.
Penny, who's a member for 2 months and is a warrior of Asgard. Thank you so very much, Penny. Says Sound of Freedom, a must-see, powerful movie. Right there. Absolutely freaking movie. And real Wade Nation's throwing the Loki middle fingers out. Thank you, real Wade Nation. Thank you so much, Penny.
Yeah, I've heard that Sound of Freedom is quite a good movie. I need to see
and
that.
it outdid Indiana Jones. Funny how an indie movie beat indie this week.
Nice.
Irony.
The irony of it all. And it has Mexican Iron Man seal of approval on it. From my understanding, the Mexican directors that directed the movie were inspired to be directors when they saw a young Hispanic male jump out of a second-story window, land on his feet while being chased by a husband, and ran full speed towards his car without missing a beat, butt-ass naked, and took off down the street. Rumor has it that man was Mexican Iron Man. So we'll have to see if that's true.
I believe he denies that, though, doesn't he, categorically?
Oh, yeah. He's trying to be like, you guys are just, it's the same old joke. He's trying to kill it because he doesn't want anybody to know about all the tomfoolery he gets into or how many MILFs he gets into on a weekly basis. So,
oh, poor old Mikey. Was always mean to Mikey.
I know, right? I saw people think Iron Man is a Skrull.
Oh, Lord. Hey, at least you're not watching Suckered Invasion. I hope I'm the only one suffering through that one.
No, so you know
shit.
what? I bit the fucking bullet. I love Samuel Jackson, guys. I really
I do
do.
too,
And I was like, I'm not reviewing it because God help me, I think I'd blow a blood vessel in the side of my head if I did. But I watched the first 2 episodes and I said, as soon as what's her name got popped, I was like, you know what? This isn't fucking for me. And I turned it off and I was like,
that was
nope,
so
I'm
sad.
done.
Yeah, why do you have to kill? They had to kill her. Everyone likes
Why
her.
bring someone back like that? Okay. You have someone that's been in all of this content, right? That is a fan favorite that people really like. And you bring that bitch back just to put a bullet in her.
Yup.
Yeah, pathetic.
Really?
I mean, the stakes are high straight from episode 1. Like, we
The
brought
show
you back just to fucking take you out.
Show is
And
crap.
Emilia Clarke, I'm sorry. I loved Emilia in Game of Thrones, but as soon as I saw her, I was like, who the fuck that? Who that? I was like, no fucking, that ain't her. That's some old withered bitch. That's not a no.
She escaped because she was sleepwalking through it as well. Like I tell you, that first episode in particular, I've never seen meaning Samuel L. Jackson. Never seen anybody more disinterested in what he was doing. You could look at him in his face. He was like, I don't even care that I am here. I will talk my lines and walk around. And I mean, he looked so out of it. Granted, in episode 2 and 3, he looked a little bit more engaged, but in that first one, I mean, he looked pathetic. He's like, yeah, let's get this over with, guys. I don't really care.
And I thought, and originally, Clobby, I was thinking, man, what the fuck happened to him? This is Nick Fury. What the he gets off the alien ship and he's like, I went to the school of Mother Abigail to get off of this motherfucker. I'm gonna shuffle my feet. Where's my cane, bitch? And I'm just like, what in the hell happened to you? He doesn't have the eye patch on. And I'm just like,
they ruined him in Captain Marvel, though, really. So.
Man.
They
they did. As soon as I found out the cat is the one who scratched his eyeball, and I'm like, no, fuck you.
Trash.
All of you. all you bitches at Marvel, all you people that watch that are like, oh my God, Captain America or Captain Marvel is the bestest movie ever. She screams at a toxic male and is like, nah, and then hits a grandma.
If you think about it, the last time we saw him really do anything in character was, I think, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Because remember, he was in Winter Soldier. Then he got to do it. He got to at least be in that for Age of Ultron a little bit. Then after that, he's not in Civil War. He's not. The Captain Marvel doesn't count because it's all a flashback, right? That's,
Right.
But he's still we see him in that, and then he's at the tail end in the ending bit of Infinity War when he dissipates. So, and then you see him at the end of Endgame just standing there at the funeral. Then they put him in that stupid, was it Far From Home, Far From Good, that Spidey movie, and we find out
It's not him.
We find out at the end it's not even him. So it's just like it's ridiculous.
Because he's been on a secret invisible space station.
Right. In the trailers for the movie that I'm not going to see, The Marvels, he's in that trailer. And I'm like, wait a minute. And it's on the space station, I guess. He's at one point. Well, wait a minute. Does that take place after or before Secret Invasion?
It takes place before.
I guess so.
They probably don't even know.
No, they don't, because all this shit has been so screwed up and so misplaced that they're like, oh, well, you have to watch this before you watch this, when in reality, all this was designed to be in a coherent timeline. Now they push back, rewritten, reshot, and redone so much shit that nobody knows when whatever is supposed to happen, and they're just releasing shit on their own schedule. So eventually it's going to be like, well, guys, you really have to watch this, and then you have to watch WandaVision, and then you have to watch Maxivision, and then you have to watch the Maxi Pad, and remember the Maxi Pad hero, her blood is her power. It's so stupid.
Actually, there was a character like that, Perez creator. She was called Crimson something or other.
Plague.
Crimson Plague, there you go.
No, that was. I mean, but I thought that was Amelia Clark's
I've got that.
made up superhero.
Yes.
Right. From like what, a year and a half ago?
No,
We're
talking way before that, but yeah.
Penny's probably sitting there going, no, what they're saying, there's no way. Yes, Penny, they actually did that. We're not making shit up. We're not making fun. There's a Maxi Pad hero that Amelia Clark created and was like, I did it to empower women and to destroy the patriarchy.
And it worked too. Patriarchy was destroyed. I saw it happen. Like, I looked out of my window a few minutes after she did that, and it was gone, man. It was boom, right there. Good job.
They keep trying to cast Amelia Clark in these badass roles.
And you know,
yeah.
Actually, that's kind of like the equivalent of what Whoopi Goldberg's comic book is, if y'all remember that, where she's like she's a woman that she gets her powers when she gets on menopause.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Whoopi's no shit. Like, you look it up.
That's true. Her menopause powers.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. We've got and guys, if anybody's out there listening and they have not gotten the Ethan Van Sciver 24-hour only comic, sucks to be you. I got it signed. 24-hour variant yesterday. You've got Ethan Van Sciver kicking down doors, kicking ass, taking names. You've got Eric July kicking ass, kicking down doors, taking names. You've got these independents that are coming in and they are just whipping the shit out of the comic book industry. And then you see someone like Amelia Clark, Crimson Crusader, the period power. And does anybody even know? I mean, did she sell 1,000 copies? I don't think she did. Did she? I don't think it sold 1,000 copies. It didn't break any records now, did it? Whoopi Goldberg, how's Whoopi's comic going? How's menopause menstruation going? The power of menopause. How's that comic going? Is that comic selling out? I mean, is the community going nuts for Mama Menopause? Don't backmouth your mama because she's got the power of menopause, bitch. Is that going crazy? What about Brie Larson's new comic, Mega Cunt?
Wow.
Don't ask us to smile. So, I mean, are these comic books like selling out like hotcakes? Man, you know, I see a bunch of them down at the comic book shop. I don't. I don't see that many of them. I don't see any of them because they're not selling anywhere. But I'll see an Ethan Van Sciver. I'll see some Comicsgate shit. I saw Tuggs' comic book the other day, and I was like, holy shit, they've got Tuggs' comic book. So where's this other shit? Where's this stuff coming out from, Whoopi Goldberg? Whoopi Goldberg was one of the greatest comics of all time. Why doesn't that bitch have her comic book everywhere? Where is it?
If I'm not mistaken, Whoopi's comic I think it's either Image or is it Image? I think it's
Image.
I think it's Image or Dark Horse or some shit like that, man. Like something,
Where's Emilia Clarke's book? I mean, that bitch rode a dragon, y'all. In the words of Arwen Avalon, I'm on a dragon, y'all. I'm on a dragon. That bitch rode a dragon. Where's her comic book? Where's her, Crusaders of Crimson Crusader or whatever? Oh, Chris Berger says Whoopi's comic might be an exclusive to Chicago. You know how bad they need good comics over there. Guys, we're getting out of here. So I'm going to turn the floor over to the wonderful panel we have had on tonight and let them tell you what's coming up, where to find them, and what's going on. We'll start with Clobby, and we will work our way around.
Oh, thanks, buddy. It was great being here. Thanks for having me, and it's good to see you all here tonight, my friends in the chat. In a little less than an hour now, I'll have my wild card Wednesday night, which I guess I don't know what I'll be yelling about, but I'll yell about something. Maybe it'll be indie. I don't know. Maybe it'll be Sucker Invasion. Maybe everything. Let's see here. Then, of course, tomorrow night tomorrow I should be hanging out with. I think I'll be on whose channel? WD Pros or something for a while, and then on Tom's after that tomorrow night, and then of course my own the Clobby's Clubhouse. With my wonderful first officer Raquel and our good buddy Mark D with a C, the chief of engineer. That's 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on Clobby's Clubhouse. And then Friday night, hanging with Nick in the game with the Comic Shop Gang, 8:30 Central. We're reviewing some Ditko Spider-Man there. And our good buddy D-Med Martin joining us. So that's a lot of fun. And then Saturday night, Star Trek, folks. The last episode, the series finale of Star Trek Deep Space Nine reviewed. So with my wonderful first officer. So thank you all. Hey, see you there.
Oh yeah, Lord Boss says she rode on a red dragon. Amelia of the Red Dragon and the 9 menstruation cycles. She once had 9 menstruations. She rides a red dragon.
She looked like it on that Sucker Invasion episode that's last night. She was about as interested in being there as Samuel L. Jackson was.
Classic comics. What do you got coming up, and where can everybody find you?
Well, you can just check me out on my YouTube channel, Classic Comics. As far as what's on the channel, I did do a review of Avengers War Across Time #5.
Cool.
Yesterday, put that out. The last issue of that miniseries, which was pretty good. And I did my Indiana Jones review a couple of days ago. As far as later this week, I'll probably live stream Sunday night. Around 7:30. Beyond that, I'm not sure because it's going to be kind of busy in the next week or two. So we'll see.
All right. Classic Comics. You can find him here. Chris Berger just put the link in chat. If you aren't following him, check him out. Give him a click. Give him a try. Watch his content and like, share, and subscribe. 24/7 Fusion Media. What is going on with you, brother? Let us know. Let us know what's coming up and where everybody can find you.
Man, to be real, I got a couple of videos in mind, but I haven't made anything. Just trying to balance my life out, man. I know I've been kind of lacking in the videos and live streams, but I'm working on coming back strong. I'm just trying to catch balance here because I've been working my ass off. So it's been tough to do that. You know, I haven't worked as much in a while. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's kicking my ass a little bit, but it's, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm just trying to put it all together. So I got a couple things in mind, but I'll y'all see me drop something here tomorrow. So other than that, I had a great time being here, man. Fucking miss everybody. And man, I had a great time.
Well, we definitely need a greatest comic book movie of all time update on The Flash, since they claimed that it was the greatest comic book movie of all time.
You down?
I can't even say it twice without laughing.
Wow.
We need an update, brother, from our DC correspondent, 24/7 Fusion Media. We definitely need an update on how it was supposed to be the greatest comic book movie of all time, and it was absolute shit.
Who said that?
James Gunn said that, and
right.
what's his name? The guy who's the head of HBO. Zaslav. It's the greatest comic book movie of all time. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for having fun with us tonight and dealing with us. Be absolutely ping pong ball back and forth. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Ball Hall. And thank you so very much. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak, Brenda, enter. And we'll be back tomorrow morning with Thirsty Thursday. Take care, everybody.
Peace.
Bye.
So great, it was gone in a flash.
Boom, boom, boom.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.